Snoring, sleep apnea, cpap, all those buzzwords that you hear so much of nowadays because people are snoring and gagging themselves to death at night. So I'm here to tell you what you can do about that. Leave it to Markus to tell you what you need to hear, but it's not necessarily what you want to hear. So what is snoring? Snoring is, it's funny I had to clear my throat because that's what it's about. Snoring is caused by loose, flabby tissue that's dangling inside your throat, and it's just kind of flapping around, and when you breathe it goes and then you breathe in, it's like loose crap just hanging down there. And yes, overweight people do have a lot of extra tissue and skin dangling around, but it's not just overweight people that have snoring problems. I had it for the first 30 years of my life, and it was bad. I mean, I was snoring so bad that whoever was with me couldn't sleep, and I can't be around anybody that snores. It's just I just wake up the next morning, I couldn't. You just can't rest. You can't. So it's bad for both people. When you snore or have sleep apnea, you actually are waking yourself up over 300 times a night, and you wake up tired because you really didn't get any rest. So what causes that? Well, this is the part that you don't want to hear. People, first of all, what is CPAP? Because that's what people are all hearing about. It's a machine that pushes air pressure into your throat and into your passages, your sinuses and everything, to keep the tissues pushed up against the walls so they don't flap around and suffocate you. But that's not the answer. It's a temporary thing, and it's not the answer. What you need to do is get rid of the cause. Stop doing the things that are causing the problem. And by the way, did you know that sleep apnea and snoring is a sign of high blood pressure and heart disease? It's not good. It's a sign. It's a signal that your body's giving you saying something's not right. And just trying to hide the fact that you're snoring is not getting rid of what's causing the snoring in the first place. So what is the cause? Well, I hate to say it, folks, but the biggest cause of all is what you eat. Food allergies cause inflammation, and they cause things in your body to happen. And those of you who eat bread, pasta, sugar, refined foods, baked foods, cooked foods, dairy, especially dairy, milk, cream, butter, the creamy salad dressings that you people who think you're healthy keep slathering on your food, causes mucus, and it also causes inflammation, and it also causes your skin to not be tight and to have mucus all over it, things like that. The other thing is when your collagen gets weak, it's like stretch pants that are no longer stretchy. It just kind of sags, and then you have that kind of flapping around inside your throat and your sinuses, and then you start gagging on it. Well, what causes collagen to get weak? Well, one of the big causes is smoking. That's one of the biggest ones of all. Stress, lack of sleep, ironically, causes it to get worse. Tension and stress are actually some of the biggest causes, other than not eating right, of asthma. Anxiety actually is one of the biggest causes of asthma. You feel like you're being suffocated, like you're choking. And asthma can lead to not only depleted adrenals, but also snoring and sleep apnea. People don't make that connection. But the biggest cause of all is always what you eat and what you drink. If you drink milk or have food with dairy in it, or bread, sugar, anything made with wheat, gluten, all that crap, all that stuff makes you get all not right in your throat and in your sinuses. I used to snore like crazy all the time for the first 30 years, and it wasn't good. And it wasn't until I changed my diet that it went away. Now, I've gone back and forth since then. I was around 30. I changed everything. I healed myself of pretty much anything you can imagine just by changing my diet, going raw vegan and all that. Then I felt invincible. I felt like Superman. It's okay, well, I can start cheating again, which is what everybody does. So then the human nature is to see what you can get away with. So then I started sneaking in a little bit of, little cake, little pie, some cookies, some ice cream. Then I tried soy ice cream. It's not fresh. It's not so, you don't find it growing on trees. So anyway, the point is I tried to sneak in some stuff. Some little Indian food there, some sauces and sugar and a little bit of this. And I started getting snoring again. I started getting apnea. And I got so bad I started waking myself up at night. I was gagging to death. You can't cheat nature. It's gonna always catch up to you. There is no, you put these stupid little clips on your nose, or you have this machine that pumps oxygen into your system. But like, what is that? Is that a life? Having a mask on your face as you're sleeping at night? And it doesn't even fix the problem. It temporarily allows you to breathe. But that's ridiculous. That's like having crutches. It doesn't get rid of the problem. It doesn't get rid of the cause. If you don't sleep right, you're going to wake up tired, and it's going to age you, and it's going to cause all kinds of health problems. I did another video to show you how to help you sleep better at night. Not going to bed early enough, not being dark enough, not being quiet enough, eating late, that's a big one. All that stuff. There's a video right here that I talk about sleep. But the snoring and the apnea, you're not only like making it bad for yourself, you're making it bad for the person with you. They're going to wake up tired. If they're really loving, they're going to spend the night with you. And then they're going to wake up tired because you kept them up all night. And then you're going to wake up tired, and you're both going to be crabby. I guess in that way, it ruins your relationship too, because you're both crabby and you start getting, short fuses and yelling at each other. All because you had to eat the bread and the ice cream and the pasta and the dairy. It's amazing how that can lead to relationship problems, because you're sleeping night, you wake up tired, you're crabby, you hate what you see in the mirror, you're aging, you're getting wrinkles, you're getting heart disease. I could go on and on. All because of the stupid instant gratification that somebody has because they wanted to eat something that tasted good, and that taste only lasts 5 minutes. Like, it's not worth it. Think long-term. Think for your long-term health. That's what you should be putting in your body and nothing else. Really, think about it. Your health is everything. Even when you close your eyes and you'll nod off at night and you're trying to sleep, you're still responsible for that part of your life. Between a third and half of your life is spent sleeping. And if you're not having quality sleep, you're going to age, you're going to get sick, you're going to have diseases, and you're going to have relationship issues. So think about that. Again, here's Markus telling you the things you don't really want to hear because it's not fun. Just tell me what to take. Tell me something to take so I can stop snoring. It doesn't work that way. Sure, you can take my night formula. It helps you sleep at night. It relaxes you. It helps rebuild your hormones. My night formula is good for all kinds of stuff, but it doesn't get rid of sleep apnea or snoring if you eat the crap and drink the crap. Think about it. Go through your fridge, even the creamer you put in your coffee. And by the way, coffee burns out your adrenals, so that's a bad one too. Yeah, there's so many. Markus, why do you have to tell us all these bad things? Sorry, I'm the only one who has the guts to tell you what, other people like to tell you what you want to hear so they can get higher ratings. I don't get high ratings because I tell people what they need to hear, which is not always pleasant and fun. But hey, if you really want to be healthy, if you want to really have a great life where you're overall that steep, then do it. And after a while, you'll realize you won't be missing anything. And we show you alternative ways to eat, things to eat that are just as good. They taste just as good. They're better for you, and it's better for everything. So anyway, that's my thing. Remember, sleeping is so important to your health, and if you're snoring, just look around. Look at what you're eating, look at what you're drinking, and see if you got stress and anxiety in your life. And don't put it all on the stress and anxiety and think that's all it is and that you're eating perfect. People are always trying to say, oh yeah, it's the stress, that's what it is. It's not what I'm eating, it's only the stress. Come on, get real with yourself. Stress and anxiety is part of it, but it's not all of it. Little factors, they all add up. A car can't run on only 3 wheels. You need the 4th wheel too to make it work right. So there you go. Think about cleaning up your life and doing the right things. I'm here to tell you what and why. And I have a sleep ebook too at markusebooks.com. It tells you all the things you should avoid, that you should do, symptoms, signs, how to sleep better. And there's other things too, that help you sleep better. And they're all in there, markusebooks.com. But I get right to the core of it, the main stuff. So I hope this helped. If you really want to improve your life, keep watching this channel. Tell your friends about thehealthylife.com. And I'll see you in the next video.